just cavities or Novocaine.
Any one of the other stuff I'm wrong. Did they do this? Did I do this?
Graduates, you may be seated. Good morning, my name is Sonia Cole, and I have the distinct honor of serving at the Sehome community as the principal. I'd like to welcome each of you to the Sehome High School graduation, celebrating our class of 2023. A huge thank you to the Sehome Band under the direction of Lourdes Aguilar. As we begin this ceremony, yes, thank you. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Now, would everyone please rise, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by Emma Wilson and Kate Shipp. Graduates, you can keep your caps on. Sign language interpretation is provided by Anna Ashby, Ayla Charlie, Kylie Hunt, Mahader Johnson, Charlie Oatman, Gabrielle Phillips, and Natalie Villalobos. You guys come right here. Hey, do you want to spread out? Yeah. Spread yourself out.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was lovely. Thank you so much. Now, please join me in welcoming, you may all be seated, yes. You may be seated, graduates. Please join me in welcoming Mackenzie Point to lead us in our land acknowledgement. Thank you. We would like to take a few moments to acknowledge the land we gather on today. We, Sehome High School, acknowledge that we are residing on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Lummi people. The Lummi people are the original inhabitants of Washington's northernmost coast and southern British Columbia. They lived in villages throughout this territory and continue to have an ongoing relationship with these areas. Since time immemorial, they have celebrated life on their lands, waterways, and on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded lands of their people to perpetuate their way of life. Please join us in taking a moment of silence as we honor their ancestors, as we acknowledge the past, present, and future Lummi people as the original inhabitants of this land. At this time, I would like to welcome our ASB co-presidents, Moises Hernandez Rodriguez and Boston Jordan, to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to Sehome High School's 2023 graduation.
Yeah, I like first grade when we learned. My name is Moy.
And my name is Boston, and we are your ASB co-presidents. The students here today have worked incredibly hard over the past 4 years to earn their diplomas.
We want to give a big congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you to the parents, guardians, siblings, families, teachers, and pets who have supported these students.
Boss, and I want to give a recap of the class of 2023 years together.
But not just in high school. We're going to bring you all the way back to the beginning. There's this old book called All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. The author shares some life lessons that he picked up in kindergarten that are still helpful to him in adulthood. For example,
Play fair,
share and take turns,
take a nap every day.
and when you go out into the world, hold hands and stick together. Moy and I got to thinking that there are more lessons to learn through the years, not just the ones from kindergarten.
Yeah, like in first grade when we learned to read.
My mom says the first time I read a whole book all by myself, I told her, I never want to do that again.
And now you love to read.
Yep, lesson learned.
In third grade, we had career day.
Moy, what advice did you walk away with that we can still use today?
Find something you like to do and get really good at it.
In 5th grade, we spent a few days at mountain school. We learned that it wasn't so long ago that we humans relied more directly on the earth. So, when you're feeling stressed or the world just doesn't seem right, get out and connect with nature.
In middle school, we learned the importance of friendship and taking risks.
And that your family will always have your back.
Yeah, but after a hard day, you can always come back home to your mom's empanadas.
Freshman year is when COVID hit.
We learned to cover our coughs and wash our hands. That it's okay sometimes to pause and slow down.
Moy, my favorite memories from sophomore year were your 3-point buzzer beaters on the basketball court.
When in doubt, go for three. Side note, I still won a one-on-one basketball game with Miss Cole.
Remember during our junior year when we had to build a bridge in physics class?
I think that lesson there was it was better to build bridges than walls.
Unless your bridge looked like mine. At least it held the bucket.
So what lesson did we learn our senior year?
Well, that's the year you and I got to be co-presidents with each other.
Yeah, we knew that supporting the student body could not be done alone.
So, I think the takeaway from this past year has been together is better. As the year has gone by, we've experienced our last sports games, theater performances, school dances, and so much more. And you know what? It hit us hard how important the people around us are and how much we're going to miss seeing their faces every day.
We have learned that having friends to back you up on a class project or simply give a friendly smile in the hallway makes a world of difference.
These lessons may sound simple, but they will unite us even when we're far apart. We may not always be able to hold hands like the author of that kindergarten book advised, but we will be sure to stick together.
Please welcome Sophia Ray, who has selected by our senior class to share a few words for the class of 2023.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Sophia Ray, and I am humbled and honored to speak on behalf of our graduating class. Can we please just give it up one more time for the class of 2023? I am so proud of each and every one of you. Before I continue, I would like to acknowledge the man who was Sehome. Sehome was an indigenous man who forcibly conceded Sehome Hill to the colonizing people of Fairhaven after the enactment of the Indian Removal Act. Sehome gave up his land on the condition that the people of Fairhaven build a place of love and education on the hill. Please, let us take a moment to express our collective gratitude and respect to the original caretakers of the land where we have received our education, Sehome, the Nooksack, Lummi, Skagit, and Coast Salish peoples. I'd also like to acknowledge all the amazing people who have made my 4 years at Sehome so special. Miss Aguilar, our amazing band director, Miss Casey, my English teacher, Miss Hunt, my club advisor, Miss Eubank, my social studies teacher, and Miss Barrett, my wonderful administrator, you are all the light that helps our students shine so brightly with so much joy. Your care, love, and devotion to the community have been my beacon of hope and solidarity. Thank you for believing in me, even when I couldn't yet do so myself. Thank you endlessly for all that you share with us every day. To my friends and community, you all know who you are. Your support means the whole world to me. I don't know where I would be without the time spent with you all and the clubs and organizations that hold such powerful spaces in our community. And, of course, a huge shout out to Hagen's Grocery Store for single-handedly providing the best fried chicken that none of us can seem to get tired of. Really the unsung hero of our graduation. And to my beautiful family, Carl, Tita, Stephanie, and Mami, you all have taught and guided me through the times that I've needed it the most. I love you all so much. Mami, todo lo que hago es por ti. Gracias por todos tus sacrificios. Te amo, siempre en camino de gusano. Lastly, the reason we're all here. Sehome's class of 2023. My sincerest congratulations on graduating. We have overcome a pandemic and so many other global challenges. We live in an era of rapidly expanding technology, an increasingly politicized political landscape, and devastating climate crisis. Locally, we face the burdens of an overwhelmed healthcare system that makes it difficult to access mental health services. This year, we've struggled in the face of funding cuts for the arts, spaces that so many of us go to for support. Despite these difficult and often daunting circumstances, we've grown into leaders and advocates for change. I've been reflecting on what it all means, what this moment of culmination, of achievement, of wow, that was 12 years, wasn't it? It's hard. It's hard to put it all in a box and tie it neatly with a ribbon. And I won't try to. And while I've been asked to make a speech on behalf of us all, I know that we have each had a unique experience that cannot be captured by a single speech. What I do know is that this period marks the end of a certain kind of education that we have all undergone together. To me, it's meant the pursuit of truth, the endless, invigorating, grueling pursuit of truth. Truths that are not easy to swallow, truths that are hidden and waiting to be discovered, others that beckon us in plain sight. I'll start with mine. I'm standing here, looking out into a sea of green. It's quite a scene, you see, the root of the word, to grad, to grow, to step forward into some unknown. I'm scared and afraid and proud and unashamed. And here we are, stepping forward. Because as confusing as it is, my roots are in you, in the stories that we've woven together, in the ones we've lost, whose dreams we carry on, and the ones whose pain has been too great to overcome, the sand that slipped and the talk and the clock that ticked, the bells have rung and the periods have ended. Time has already bid its goodbye, and we step forward. Do you remember that first step that we took? That first step into the classroom, the first step onto the field or the stage, or that first step to talk to someone new, that first step of connection, that first step in realizing who we wanted to be, that first step into who we really are. Because we've had to find who we are. We're still searching. I've tried on labels like shirts, American, but angry, American, but not in the same way as you are, but where are you really from, but not entirely mine. I borrowed the shirt and I tried to wear it like my own, but the fabric pulls in the wrong places and I feel silly. But I stepped forward. And some of us are victims of the same old broken systems, and some of us had to fight and crawl and scramble and do it all just right. And some of us are hurting and in pain and so lost. And some of us don't know which way is up or down, or with bloody knees and heavy eyes, we step forward. Because sometimes I know who I am, and sometimes I want to remake myself all over again. I've been loud, and I've shouted, and I've cried, and despite not having a single friend on the other side, I stepped forward. And now, we are older, but not quite old. And we are young, but we're not quite younger. We realize now that life doesn't fit into pretty little boxes. We realize now that the world is ever progressing, and we too can progress forward. We too can take that step of courage. We too can take that step of faith. We too, in the face of fear's ridiculing grin, must take that step forward. When we fall, when our neighbor can no longer walk on, when our limbs, minds, institutions, and oppressors plead with us to stop, that is exactly when we step forward. And so, classmates, friends, peers, and community, all of these souls that have met in this intersection of chance and divine order, while this may be the final step that we take all together, please always do remember that this is not your final graduation, and we must continue to walk with purpose and direction, walk with pride and resilience. In this journey ahead, we must always step forward with love. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Now, the Sehome High School Chamber Choir will perform You'll Be in My Heart, which is arranged by Mac Huff. The Sehome Choir is directed by Miss Aguilar.
Don't stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry.
Every year, the senior class chooses a staff member to speak at graduation. This year's faculty speaker is our highly esteemed teacher of sports medicine. She cares deeply about the physical and emotional needs of our students. This year, she was recognized for her incredible work by being awarded the Bellingham Public Schools Promise Award for collaboration for her work with our other athletic trainers throughout the district. You may notice that she's missing her usual bag that she's carting around. Please join me in welcoming our staff speaker, Miss Maggie Height.
Hello. Well, 20 years ago, I stood in front of my own senior class to give a speech. Did I say 20? I totally meant 10. It was 10. Today, I look out at you and I see beauty in so many different forms. This class is something. To say you're special doesn't quite do it. You are the light. You are my light. You embody resilience. As I've reflected on why I feel so particularly close to this class, I realize a lot is from shared trauma. My respect for you is from watching how you've adapted and grown from it. We went into and came out of a pandemic together, emerged to re-socialize and connect. We've been on this roller coaster and have come out on top. Going through a pandemic that we never could have fathomed, multiple lockdowns that felt torturous, lost peers, family, and others close to us, I would like to honor them right now by giving them a moment of silence. You are the phoenix that rose from those ashes. Coming back to school, we were all so eager to connect again. And as a result, we formed deep bonds. You showed your resilience, your strength, your compassion for one another, and your humanity. You persevered with integrity, and I have never been more proud of a group. This is the beauty that I see when I look at each and every one of you. Look at your accomplishments. You formed legacy clubs such as Dia and Yims, hosted a Latinx celebration, an Ebony Gala, earned countless awards and achievements in the arts, music, theater, choir, attained numerous academic state titles. Every single season, you have made it to multiple state championships for sports. I would like to say your athletic trainer would have appreciated a break, but not if it meant spending less time with you. And now, my words from the wise-ish, and I would like to leave you with this. It doesn't matter what your job is. It matters who you are. Your character, the connections and impressions that you've left. Will your community be better because of your actions and with your impact? Are you a difference maker? How are you going to make other people feel? Can you spark the fire of change? Life is going to throw you curveballs. For instance, maybe you're at the sports medicine state competition, and Bellingham Public Schools has its first student sitting on the state board. You know who you are, kind of a big deal. And your 3-year-old son may decide to, I don't know, run through the hotel hallway completely naked in front of all your students. Oh, Ollie. Take a lesson from him. Let your love for life run naked and free, but please, figuratively. See the world in multitude of cultures. Love and care for those who look different from you. See the glass half full. Be the change. Celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate individuality. Today, I celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2023. Now, the Sehome High School Senior Orchestra will perform Les Miserables by Bublé and Schoenberg, arranged by Larry Moore. The Sehome Orchestra is directed by Miss Kirsten Dowd.
Orchestra. Distinguished guests, esteemed Sehome staff, proud parents, families, and friends, our Sehome High School graduating class of 2023, it is with great honor and deep gratitude that I stand before you today. We have persevered through unprecedented challenges, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. As we stand at the close of one chapter and the opening of another, I am reminded of a saying that encapsulates the journey that we have taken together. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. These words reflect the collective experiences, trials, and triumphs that have brought us to this very moment. Today, we not only acknowledge the individual achievements, but also embrace the invaluable strength we have found in unity, collaboration, and friendship. As we reflect on the journey that brought us here, we cannot overlook the extraordinary power of community and connection. Throughout history, communities have shown us the remarkable achievements that can be accomplished when individuals unite with a shared purpose. This power has propelled us forward, creating our foundation for current success and for continued growth. Our collective experience over the past years has taught us the true strength that lies within community. Your freshman year started in our new building with excitement and possibility in the air. In March of 2020, school was shut down, and you finished your freshman year at home in your bedroom. Each year brought a new normal, and you adjusted with each one. Throughout your 4 years in high school, we have witnessed firsthand the struggles and triumphs of remote learning through the COVID-19 pandemic. We faced some technological hurdles. You embark on your next journey. Remember that your Sehome High School community will always be here for you. Cherish the connections that you have made. Never hesitate to lean on one another and continue to be a shining example of the power and unity of inclusion. Somehow my pages got all messed up here. I'm going to finish this one. Know that your journey does not end here. As you step into the next phase of your lives, remember the lessons learned during these challenging times. Carry with us the unwavering belief in the power of community and the need to come together to support one another. Embrace diversity, inclusivity, empathy, and kindness, for these are the cornerstones of strong community. Extend your hands to those in need, lift up your voices that are often silenced, and strive for justice and equality. In conclusion, Sehome Class of 2023, you have demonstrated remarkable adaptability and the power of working together. You have proven that together we can triumph over any challenge that comes our way. A few of the experiences that you have are significant loss of family members, as Ms. Height mentioned. 3 of those I'd like to call by name: Vidon Sessick, Aaron Coleman, and Dee Dee Wisham, who are all Sehome students. We saw that you can make a production separately, but there is magic in live shows. Continue as you face adversity to band together. Congratulations, class of 2023. Remember to embrace the future with open hands and open hearts. Be someone who brings people in, who finds commonality and value in each person, and works to intentionally build community. Today, it is my honor as principal of the Sehome High School to certify to the Bellingham Public School Board and the superintendent of Bellingham Public Schools, Dr. Baker, that these Sehome High School students, the class of 2023, have met and in most cases far exceeded all of their requirements for graduation as set forth by Washington State law and Bellingham Public Schools. Dr. Baker, it is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2023.
Good morning, everyone. Feel pretty fortunate with the weather, huh? Especially our graduates out here, we would have been pretty wet, so I'm very fortunate that the weather's held for us today on this morning. And I just have a few words to share before we get to our diplomas. The first is just some thank yous both to Ms. Cole and to the Sehome staff for the amazing work that you've done over the past 4 years to support our students. I'd also like to, we can give an applause for that. Thank you. We also have a number of staff that are here today that have supported our students through the last 13 years. And so it's really as an entire school district. I'd like to thank all of our staff, from our drivers to our food services staff to our teachers and counselors. And it just takes a whole team, and to thank all of them for the work they've done to get our graduates here today as well. And our families and our community and our guests here tonight and our school board, it really is just an awesome endeavor that this community takes to get our graduates here today. And to our graduates, I want to say congratulations to you. I've known many of you since you were kindergartners. We came into the school district the same year, and it's been a real honor to watch you grow through the years and be who you are today, and I'm just couldn't be more proud of you. I'd like to end with a couple comments. Moy and Boston at the beginning shared a couple words of wisdom from what we have found to be some of the wisest people in our community. And it's been a long-held tradition now in our school district that right before our diplomas that I get the honor to share some specific advice from some of the most amazing people, smartest, wisest in our district. And who are those? Our kindergartners, yes. So you heard a few quotes earlier from a book that was written, and what I'd like to be able to do is just take that a step further and share with you a few pieces of advice from actual kindergartners in our school district. We went out recently and met with some of them, and 2 questions that we asked them, and I'd like to just share with you a few of the words of wisdom from our kids here in Bellingham. The first question we asked is, kindergartners, what do you think it means to graduate? These are the top 5 answers about what it means to graduate. Number 5, are you ready? Okay, number 5, it means to have a best friend that you want to marry, I think. Number 4, I think it's like you graduate to a different classroom. Number 3, you'll be a grown-up. Number 2, I get to decorate my hat with stickers. And the number 1 thing that our kindergartners said, that what it means to them to graduate, is you get to do whatever you want. Well, it has to be legal. The second question, and the final question that we asked our kindergartners is, what do you want to do after graduation when you're done with school? So these are our kindergartners thinking 13 years from now. And you might notice a little bit of a theme here. And I'm going to give you the top 7 answers because they were just so many great answers. Number 7, what do you want to do when you graduate? Get a pet, probably a cute puppy or a hamster if they don't like dogs or if they're allergic to cats. Number 6, get some bread and tuna fish and some carrots and make a tuna fish sandwich. Number 5, get a kennel for my puppy and teach my puppy how to fetch and sit. Number 4, this one's cute. I would buy treats for Owen's puppy. I don't know who Owen is, but he's getting a puppy. Number 3, or get your own chef so you can tell the chef what to make, or teach your puppy how to cook. My puppy chef would make pizza. Number 2, we're getting here to the end. Number 2 is learn how to ride a bike with my puppy. The number 1 final answer when you're done with school after graduation, what are you going to do, is go to college, get a job, and then buy toys for my little sister. Yeah. So on behalf of our kindergartners, the entire staff, the entire school district, all of this community that's here today and beyond, congratulations, graduates. Well done.
So that we may honor each and every graduate, please refrain from extended celebrations so that every graduate's name can be heard and honored. Seniors, please refrain from taking photos as you cross the stage. This takes away from the recognition of the person behind you. Mackenzie Point. Emma Joy Wilson. Kate Ship. Moises Ishmael Hernandez Rodriguez. Boston Gloria Jordan. Sofia Isabella Rey. McKinley Twait. Natalia Castillo Villalobos. Anthony Joseph LaMonica. Lauren Ray Larrabee. Nathan Jean Larrabee. Isaac Lawrence. Malcolm Conrad Heath. Iago Lawrence Whammy. Luna Hui Lee. Sean Lee. Eleanor Eileen Leishman Lehman. Rosalind Leishman. Gage Milo Linton. Kari Little. Grace Adele Logan. Asher Moriello. Riley Malloy. Max Ryan Malo. Seneca Marie Maris. Connor Marshall. Quinn Marston. Daniel Brett Bugarin Martinez. Nathan Brad Bugarin Martinez. Serenity Rose McAllister.
Habib O. Bello. Harrison David Beal. Benjamin Harold Basor. Jennifer Cedillo Barrera. Kira Noel Barron. Brock Patrick Barge. Maya Bejo. Foster Bacon. Valentina Daniela Babek. Ryan Joseph Ashby. Jacob Alexander Andrews. Gilberto Kelvin Andrews. Aiden Vincent Anderson Palomino. Pear Alsop. Esmeralda Alfaro. Miley Rose Alexander. Luke Ryan Alexander. Haley Pearl Airth. Jaden Nathaniel Abdoramov.
Gabrielle Kate Phillips. Charlie Jana Oltman. Lucas James Smith. Mahader Sarah Johnson. Kylie Hunt. Isla Tamson Chaley. Anna Ashby. Nicholas Henson. Xavier Burke. Tyler James McQuistion. Kalen Robert McDowell. KJ Wayne McDowell. Braxton Clifford Mullen. Isabella Grace McFrazier. Zachary Taliaferro McGivern. Jordan Austin Merriman. Josephine Meyer. Kainoa Evans Mitchell. Victoria Elizabeth Monroe. Tanashi Mutarahando. Isabella Pearl Malali. Zachary Escher Munson. Carson Neff. Paige Elizabeth Nelson. Bryce Yowen Nair. Lynn Khan Wynn. Storm McGuire Nickerson. Ash Ryan Noble. Yasana Kaya Nugent. Gabe Esteban Oatman. Shen Yuhong Ockeltree. Darwin Ortiz Amesquita. Jack Glenn Osterkamp. Nico Marquez Palia. Gael Anthony Parra Rodriguez. Isaac Matthew Parsons.
Russell Alexander Bauer. Wesley Robert Pemberton Bauer. Sophia Francesca Bose. Ethan Rhett Brandon. Amanda Violet Brown. Evelyn Brownlee Bioto. Andrew Bowie. Lola Boltzmann. Brighton Catalina Burgon. Francesca Rose Capristo. Barrett Forbes Sorenzia. Haley Marie Chartier. Dylan Curtis Christensen. Elizabeth May Clary. Grayson Jose Connell. Fiona Henry Conder. Mackenzie Alexis Cooper. Colin Elliott Horsack. Chels Margaret Crook. Chloe James Crouch. Eli Daniel Dayheim. Carson Michael Darnell. Kaylee Ann Davenport. Amanda Davis. Coda Allen Dean. Owen Hahn Geist.
Grace Josephine Perry. Annalise Lauren Peterson. Benjamin David Peterson. Caden Leroy Peterson. Atticus Murphy Funt. David Robert Pritchard. Asher Eugene Padell. Charlie George Quiggle. Audrey Frisia Quinn. Kurush Rabi. Lucas Ramey. Michael Reese. Brighton Alexander Reedy. Ian M. Register. Annika Lynn Riemann. June Elizabeth Ripper. Anouk Francis McCallum Robb. Ursula Ann Robinson. Zoe Robinson. Chloe Ann Roy. Natalie Ray Ruthford. Britton Sanford. Maya Noel Sargent. Kai Otis Schley. Benjamin Harrison Seifert. Mary Jane Ella Sanger.
Hope Noel DeBoo. Owen Shane Decker. Alexander Keith Denoyer. Jackson Hartwell Dew III. Alexander Ashton Deerdorf. Banning Bowman Dirks. Dane Anthony Dominguez. Stuart Bennett Duet. Nathan Daniel Isis. Elijah Luca Essie. Samantha Margaret Farkas. Harper Shane Finlinson. Carter Ross Fouts. Redding Jeffrey Fry. Thomas Eric Funk. John Gray Garrison. Ella Rose Gates. Addison Rose Getz. Julie Lynn Gill. Jacob Joseph Gillig. Braden Farhan Gladman. Twain Wilder Getzel. Wesley Carl Gaunter. Sadie Marissa Goodman. Sevilla Aileen Gossett. Opal Esme Gould. Sawyer Hanson. Astrid Hardy. Xander Draco Hart.
Kane Kumar Prakash Sharma. Enoch Sky Shreve. Cedar Rebecca Simmons. Caden Skip Simpson. Henry Russell Skyver. Zoe Louise Soden. Raimundo Michael Son. Sophia May Soncardi. Abigail Lauren Steensland. Matthew Anthony Storms. Ava Marina Stotts. Matthew Scott Stroh. Levi James Strom. Isabella Bala Sullivan. Malachi Kailani Swanson. Kaya Brooke Simzak. Colin Dean Tepker. Phoenix Aiden Pinto Thompson. Ella Jinhee Thompson. Jaylee Chan Tilley. Gabriel Lucas Trainer. Samantha Vallette. Audrey Velasco. Max Verrett. Kikiana Castillo Villalobos. Gabriela Wagner.
Phineas Madera Graham. Whitaker James Gresham. Nathan Grumman. Jeanne Gunn. Haley Oliver Gutierrez. Rigoberto Guzman Lopez. Shay Hale. Damian Hansen. Lily Hartwell. Chance Harvey. Sierra Michelle Hawes. Alexis Paige Heckman. Jager Murray Hedges. Marley May Hines. Christian Angel Hernandez Morales. Mason Jeffrey Hill. Hannah Gail Hoeksprung. Madison Kenzie Hogan. Griffin Robert Huntley. Mila Moret Hyra. Caleb Allen Ivy. Rosalie Aurora James. Trevor Dalton Jenks. Cole Michael Johnson. Rihanna Claire Johnson. Kenneth Michael Johnston. Lucas Marcelo Jones. Nicholas Ryan Capp.
Colin James Walters. Destu Yamaj Wario. Riley Grace Elizabeth Washburn. Benjamin David Weldon. Dharma Joy Weller. Maya Grace Weller. Brenna Marie Welty. Garrett Elsbecker Wenzel. Sonia Suzanne Walgamot. Kira Woolman. Sabin Luke Young. Shane Penelope Rose Zog.
Evelyn Simone Kay. Baker James Kelling. Sophia Rose Wigington Kennedy. Grant Daniel Kepling. Madison Hope Knapp. William Patrick Kovacevic. Calvin Kranak. Ethan James Krebs. Nina Elizabeth Krisick.
All their work organizing this event. Thank you to the district personnel for their work in planning and the execution of this event, and Mr. H, Luke Holtgertz, and our video productions team. The many elementary and middle school teachers who played a pivotal role in these students' lives and development, parents, community members who have supported them. It truly takes a community to make this special event happen. At this time, our ASB senior representatives, Charlie Oatman, Luke Smith, and McKinley Tweet, would you please join me on the stage to lead your class in the turning of the tassel?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to move our tassels from the right side to the left side to signify our graduation.
Can you guys stand up for us real quick?
If you ever forget which side our tassel goes on,
Remember that we wear it on the left side over our heart to remind us that we are Sehome Mariners. Congratulations, Vance, 2023!
release our graduates to the buses to return to Sehome. Parents and families, please remain in the stands until our graduates have exited to the buses. They can be met at Sehome or at a graduation celebration. Graduates, please wait in your row until it is dismissed by our ushers. While the Sehome band plays Anchors Away, staff, please rise and begin our recessional.